This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
My lord, before start with this matter, my lord, this is the matter, my lord, regarding the property of our last Nawab, Siraj Dodunga. My lord, these, according to history, says this property has been destroyed by the East India Company itself at the year, my lord, 1758. So, my lord, kindly allow me a few days so that I can read the history and come back before your lordship, my lord.
No problem. Let
Because
them take time.
There was
Let me
no
not
palace.
Do anything against East India Company now.
Yes, my lord.
Now, the
There was no
Heritage-
palace
Heritage
since
Commission.
1758. My lord,
Milord,
I
Heritage
was
Commi-
told.
And for the West Bengal Heritage Commission.
Yes.
Milord, I want Milord, let
was established on 60 to 60 acres of land,
Yes.
and everything as on today under the Bhagirathi River.
Under?
Bhagirathi River. This is a part of Ganga, my lord, our track.
The Murshidabad it is called Bhagirathi.
Bhagirathi, yes.
Under the only 9 figures is left out.
Oh, everything is submerged.
Everything, my lord.
Because it's section itself, paragraph page number 15. Sometimes in the wave of the Ganga, some bricks will be maybe seen.
it be protected.
How can
Yes, sir.
Even, my lord.
Milord, let everybody Milord come ready
Yes,
with
my lord.
materials to establish their statement. This is a question of Milord, protection of an archaeological historical site. The petitioners have been trying their level best to get the departmental authorities involved into it. Let them go to the spot, make a spot inquiry, find out whether it is possible or not. Milord, the science and technology has gone to so far that
Exactly.
nothing is impossible nowadays.
Madam, have you visited my home state?
Yes, no.
Tamil Nadu, you have not.
Never.
You have never come. You have gone to UK, US, and
Yes,
all.
yes.
No, no, my lord. Not you cannot USA.
Have you heard of a place called Mahabalipuram?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Mahabalipuram is on the shores of Bay of Bengal. There were several temples. They are all called shore temples. Out of which, now only 2 are remaining. The remaining is submerged inside Bay of Bengal. Even if the water recedes, we can't see. So what little heritage was left
Yes.
has now been preserved.
Yes.
It is now declared, it is under the control of the Archaeological
UNESCO.
Survey of India.
UNESCO.
They have arrested the sea erosion
Right.
by using, have you seen these tripods? In
Yes,
Hatia
yes,
Port,
my lord. Yes.
you have seen the
Yeah,
tripods,
yes.
no? So those tripods have been put, big boulders have been put, so further erosion has been stopped.
Yes.
There is also a famous rock called the Butterball. Huge rock. It is only on one small tip it will be standing. So everybody will go and take photographs as if they are holding the world. Huge one. I mean, as big as this courtroom. Round rock.
It's a monolithic.
Otherwise, those all would have gone inside. And same type of sculptures as you find in Ajanta and Ellora.
Yes, yes.
Madhya
Inside the
Pradesh.
caves.
Inside the
Maharashtra.
caves, this is outside. Entire Mahabharata, everything is been sketched and with old font that unless you know the language, we can't read. It is being preserved. So if 9 bighas is yet to be submerged, at least to that extent it can be preserved.
That can be my lord.
Number one. If you are able to preserve that, you can recreate
Yes.
by conducting a sound and light show like they do in Victoria Memorial,
Yes, yes, yes.
where children will come. Like I have gone. I have seen, because on 2 days it is in English. So we know the history. Similarly, in a place called Madurai, there is a huge, in our
People also had visited Port Blair in the cellular jail. The same thing is done.
yes,
Just to educate the people of what had happened
what
there.
has happened.
Lal
So,
Killa also.
Heritage Commission has got more work to do, and virtually you are defunct in the state of West Bengal, sir. Sorry to say that. You are defunct. 100% defunct.
In this position.
You all heritage buildings are decaying.
As far as the Heritage Commission is concerned, this is only.
You are only an advisory body,
Sir, nothing else.
and Public Works Department will hear this side and leave it the other side.
Udit, you know, no?
And what is your recommendation for writers building?
Yeah.
What is the heritage recommendation for heritage building? What is your recommendation for this building? You may make recommendations, sir. They won't. Madam won't listen to you. They won't listen to you. They want to the structure to crumble, knock it off, put up a 20-floor tower. Something, sir.
Well, let the Heritage Commission and the Archaeological Survey together jointly make a survey and make all effort to restore whatever is there. That's the only
Before
it
that,
is,
someone should be there, my lord, to demarcate the area. 9 figures, my lord.
You
Not only
can,
9
Some
figures.
local authority be there
Madam,
for
now survey has become, it's on satellite mode. It is no longer one
Going
fifty
as
follow, sir.
pulling tape from this
Pulling
and
the
that.
tape. That's all gone. Long back.
Well, I am told her mother is an historian. I will request her to visit along with her and take
Yes,
me.
you also go with them. They're really educating, madam. Very, very educative.
Now, kindly, in the middle, let them call an inspection and come up with the report so that we can.
Irrigation department.
Now,
Irrigation হবে না।
there is one.
my lady. Before doing anything, firstly demarcate book. Let's EMD directed to demarcate that. Sir,
মহাবলীপুরম তো ওইভাবে রেস্টোর হয়েছিল। বাজারে বসে দিতে যাও মহাবলীপুরমে যাও
কি করবো আমার নিয়ে যায়নি
না সত্যি বেরিয়ে এসো নাইস প্লেস
আমি এবার লি লাদাখ যাচ্ছি
হ্যাঁ?
লি লাদাখ যাচ্ছি
বোঝো কোথায় কোথায় যাচ্ছে মহাবলীপুরম
আজকে গেটটা চলে গেছে
When Swami Vivekananda returned after from US,
speech.
the citizens of Calcutta, not Kolkata, Calcutta, gave him a reception.
Yes.
It's called Sobobola Palace. It's here in Calcutta. I've gone there once. That Durga Puja is also conducted. Regular weddings are conducted. But it is in such bad shapes.
Only one, the Dev Baris, which was restored by the corporation, which is known as Sutanuti Palace now. But it has to be restored and bring back to a situation where that the history can be observed.
You go to Kanyakumari district.
There is stone, yes.
Yes.
You have been there.
Stone rock.
You have seen the Vivekananda rock.
Vivekananda. Yes,
Rock.
ma'am.
Vivekananda rock at the top.
And next to that, they put up another statue of Saint Tiruvallur.
Yes.
And they have put up a glass bridge between both this across Bay of Bengal. If the ocean will be, otherwise you will have to go by ship from one rock to another. Now people can walk through. You see how they are able to maintain a constant exposure to saline water. And the wind is also so salty. So continuous painting for so many years. It's still pristine. We have maintained it so
It
well.
all depends on the intention to maintain it properly. That's all. এটাও তো এডুকেট করতে হয় তো এডুকেট
Similarly, there is another place called Ice House. Ice House, ICE.
I didn't go there.
It is on the Marina Beach. Actually, the Britishers, they were very fond of having cold drinks and other things. At that time, there was no ice factory in India. So ice used to come from London through ship.
Imported here.
Yes. And this building is a beautiful building, facing the Bay of Bengal. And they used to store it there and distribute it to all the lords and...
What a task.
Imagine, sir. What style of living.
Yes.
Then after that building was kept. When Swami Vivekananda came, then government asked him to stay there.
Achha.
They refurbished it, asked him to stay there. Then Ramakrishna Mission addressed the then Chief Minister, saying that Swami stayed here.
Therefore, they took it over.
Please give us, we'll develop it into a memorial. Beautifully they have restored. Huge statue they have done. It's on the Marina Beach. As you go from towards the High Court, it's on the left.
Oh, I follow. Now you can look at when you say towards
There
the
is
High Court.
Gandhi statue is there.
Yes,
From
yes.
there, you proceed north
Yes, now I can.
on the left-hand side. Now they are doing lot of classes, computer classes they conduct for students.
For inspection, we need
Nothing here.
State archaeology আছে archaeological survey
Very fair,
That's what Lordship says. Lot of district judges.
Building are also to heritage.
But in
Like at Alipur is there, that Chinchura, Hooghly, that the district judges.
District
District
judges.
judges court building, those are all heritage property. In fact, at Bardhaman also the district judges bungalow.
that is a
That
part
is
of Maharajas.
absolutely dilapidated, and district judge is currently staying at the ADJ's bungalow. That is the housings, because the building is lying dilapidated condition and it has not been restored since long.
You come to door number 48, Old Baliganj Road.
Old Bali,
Hmm.
48.
Old Bali, Joshua Bali. With the-
Yes, yes, yes.
You come. It took me so much of efforts just to dismantle the damage done. The floor is sinking. Like High Court is sinking here, the
Yes.
Chief Justice is also sinking.
বাইরে থেকে তো বেশ ভালো লাগে দেখতে।
ওই বাড়িটা অ্যাকুইজিশন করেছেন, আমি তো স্টেট ওয়ে অ্যাপ্লাই করছি।
আমি তো
আপিল
রোজ
হয়েছিল,
বাইরে দেখতে
পৌঁছায়
দেখতে
বাবা ছিলেন আরবি
Next time you go to Diamond Harbour, you go and visit the official residence of DM was district magistrate.
যত্ন না নিয়ে
SPM, I think, official residence in Diamond Harbour. It is very near that PHE guest house on the banks of the river. He has restored it. That is also as old as the Chief Justice residence here, house. In that there is a basement. He has restored the basement. The basement was built for housing 60 horses.
Oh,
stable.
that was stable.
He has restored it.
In fact, restoration means restoration of history. In fact, we do not know all these
You can
things.
destroy, madam. Destruction, removal, dismantling, abandoning is easy. I will abandon the tram, bituminize all the tracks, everything can be done. Within 48 hours, you can do. Dump all the trams to the scrapyard somewhere. The depots can be sold in public auction. Private buildings can come up. You cannot bring it back.
Tram name বলছে স্যার tram.
And there is so much of history in this state, which nowhere in the country you will be able to get. Because two places East India Company
Yes,
came, one in my home state,
And here,
and here, madam.
Trade.
First time
simultaneously.
East India Company entered India through this Murshidabad, my lord. This is the first.
So
Murshidabad was our capital.
that was the capital then.
now
Undivided.
Bihar and Orissa.
Bihar and Orissa. There is Fort St. George is there, Fort William is here. But Fort William here is in the control of the defense. There Fort St. George is in the control of state government. The assembly is in Fort St. George.
Court also, Supreme Court also.
Restore karo.
Already. We have heard so and so. The Learned Government Council
Give it one.
request time to get appropriate instruction in the matter and make submissions.
Very good to hear it on my history.
Who will appear for ASI?
We have effected service.
Oh, ASI you are not impleted, sir.
Yes,
East side.
Yes,
we have effected service, man.
we have served also. The
No,
response number.
archaeological survey you are not. State archaeology only. you are.
No.
Archaeological survey is also.
Not
yes.
response number 2.
You have served,
Yes, yes.
notice served, and you can inform office of
I shall intimate my lord's order also to them.
the. No, we have to. You have to inform. What is it called? The senior law officer.
এখন রিপোর্ট দেওয়া আর কি ইন্সপেকশন করে
Senior
জানো, ওখানে গিয়ে তো তোমরা দেখলে যে যারা হিস্ট্রি
The learned advocate for the petitioner shall inform the senior standing counsel for the central government so as to nominate a counsel to represent
yes
respondents 1 and 2.
যারা
List on so and so. Next week,
Next.
ডিপলো
you come with a positive instruction. Something positive you come.
my lord, only one thing. I think in this matter, my lord, some expert historical
archaeological.
person
The archaeological department have their team.
This is quite difficult to demarcate the area. Entire area has been, I think,
what the heritage-
different person.
The Heritage Commission is manned by historians.
Heritage একটা প্যালেস
sir.
থাকলে তো আর
ওরা
আপনি
গিয়ে দেখে ফিজিক্যাল ইন্সপেকশন ছাড়া হবে না। No, no, this part is not occupied. This part has been destroyed because the wave, and that wave has to be restricted the manner it was done in Mallapuram.
Occupied হলো illegal occupant, government land.
না না ওনাদের অনেক ফ্যামিলি ইয়ে আছে
Who discovered?
হ্যাঁ, মির্জাফরের তো আছে না না মির্জাফরকে কিন্তু আপনি ওভাবে দেখবেন না
Archaeological survey যে আইনে চলে,
হিস্ট্রি ভালো করে পড়লে বলবেন মির্জাফর নয় আমার নবাব was
মির্জাপুর ওখান থেকে
Therefore, wanted the British to come.
because Nawab was
সিরাজের
In
পর
fact, one PIL was filed. Who founded Calcutta? It was, the theory was Charnock,
Acha.
Job Charnock.
There's the old petition.
And then the division bench, who was the Chief Justice? Justice J.N. Patel. He constituted a team of historians who proved the theory to be wrong. The report of these historians was brought on record and the matter stands disposed of. It's a 3-judge bench, I think. 3-judge bench judgment I can give you. Or if you ask Mr. Samrajit Roy Chaudhary, he will tell.
Kamarjit Rajchud, they haven't talked to him.
He gave me a copy also. Anjan will have.
So there was a litigation that I know.
But it was proved that the theory
It was by the Shabarna Rai Chaudhary, not by the Job Charnock. That's true. It is a part of history now. Job Charnock was the first from European countries who had settlement over there. But the city of Calcutta was creation of Shabarna Rai Chaudhary.
And they very interesting. In fact, they accepted the report of the historians, placed it on record, and then.
In fact, the Calcutta Municipal Corporation runs a museum here in the town hall. There, this is described that this is the creation of Shabarna Rai Chaudhary, not of Job Charnock's cemetery is over here, just on the other side of it. That was also restored. I had the privilege.
In fact, they discuss how he did not have the wherewithal to come and discover Calcutta.
While he was on sailing for finding out a place for trade, then he landed accidentally Calcutta, and they got it propagated that this was the creation of Job Charnock. Job Charnock was an accidental landing over here for business, nothing else.
Western side সিরাজেরটা
And Lord, in Murshidabad, Hajardwari Museum is maintained by the archaeological department, the eastern side of the river. The western side, these palaces, which might have been destroyed by Lord Clive then, but these remains are there. That has to be restored. And we can build up a structure over there to show this was the palace.
In fact, the southernmost, there is an island which sunk, no? Dhanashkoti. Dhanashkoti.
yes ma'am
It is it's a place of death, that you don't have anything. But still, the ruins are maintained.
Ruins are maintained.
And there also they put these tripods, boulders to prevent sea erosion. And what happens is, there is a single road. If you go to Rameshwaram, the single road which leads you to a circular point. On either side, the sea will come in. So
therefore, it could be protected. If that mechanism is there to protect it from the sea waves, this is nothing to protect from Ganga. Chalo.
Okay.